that fire in us, that we would look at Jesus in a way that we never did before. The other thing I wanted to share with you is about the faith of the Blessed Mother. Again, having been privileged with the pregnant women or women who gave birth, that I was there with them. I remember at one of the childbirth stories, this young woman, after she gave a birth to a beautiful little boy, and the husband cut the cord and took the baby with so much wonder and put the baby on her chest. And she couldn't see, the nurses were still there, the midwife, everyone, so she couldn't directly look at the baby. And she said, "Honey, is he okay? Why, he's so quiet." Like her whole life stopped at that moment. Just touching him, beholding that child. I always wonder how Mary behold Jesus when Joseph gave her that child. I always wonder how Mary first time touched Jesus' fingers, or his face, or his eyes. I told you, one of my favorite things that every time when I go and receive communion, I ask Joseph to give me his heart, to receive Jesus through his heart. And I always, right after receiving communion, I ask Mother Mary to give me her heart, that I would behold him in a way that she behold him and never let him go. Mary behold that body with so much tenderness, so much love, from that moment of his birth until the moment that she took body down from the cross. May her heart teaches us how to behold Jesus every time we receive him. Every time you receive communion. Today, right after this reflection, we will have the opportunity to celebrate Mass, Christ of the King. Will you enthrone him in your heart today through the heart of Mary? Will you enthrone him in your heart, in your being, in your soul, with Joseph? Mary and Joseph, at that nativity, already honored him before the Magi came and brought their gifts to the King. We don't need to wait until Epiphany with the Magi to bring our gifts to Jesus. Wherever you are, whatever you have today, the King is waiting for you. It doesn't matter the size of your gift, big or small. It doesn't matter. Saint Therese of Lisieux always used to say, Jesus didn't come down from heaven to be in a golden tabernacle, golden ciborium. He's our King, and rightly the Church honors him that way. But Saint Therese always used to say, Jesus came for a different tabernacle that's made of the flesh and blood. He wants your heart. That is what the King is waiting for today. That is how we are supposed to celebrate Christ the King today. Through the heart of Mary, through the heart of Joseph, full with wonder and awe, and behold him with so much love and reverence, and never let him go. That is how you will enthrone the King today. Christ the King Sunday, it's not just any other Sunday in the church. It's not just a liturgical calendar thing. He is waiting today. Will you enthrone him? Will you choose him to be King of your heart, King of your life, King of your soul? I assure you, if you choose to enthrone him today, through the heart of Joseph, through the heart of Mary, not only you will experience his grace in this world, but for all eternity, as they are with him today in heaven, Mary and Joseph, next to Jesus. That is the faith that we need, my brothers and sisters, in this year of faith. It's not very complicated, trust me. It's very simple. Open your heart and let the King come. Open your heart. I love being around children. They teach me so much. The other day, I was with a couple from BU that I'm very, very close to them, and their 3 beautiful children. And the mom came to me and she said, "Mother, would you please help me? I don't know what to do with my child, the oldest one." And I told her, "What is the story?" She said, "He loves Jesus so much, which makes me happy. But the other day came and he drew a big heart, red heart, and he said, 'Mother, may I go somewhere?' And she said, I looked at him and I said, 'Where do you want to go?' And he said, 'I just drew my big heart and I want to go to heaven to give it to Jesus.'" And then the mother said, "No, honey, you cannot go to heaven now. Mommy will be very sad. Just when we go to church on Sunday, you can give your heart to Jesus on Sunday." He said, "No, Mommy, I don't want to go to church and give it to Jesus. I want to go direct to heaven and give it to him, and then I will be back." And she kept explaining to him, "No, Mommy doesn't want you to go to heaven now." And he said, "No, no, no, he's waiting for me. I have just to go and give him my heart and come back." Isn't that beautiful? No wonder why Jesus said, unless we become like little children, we won't enter the kingdom of God. Because there is something about them, about the way they see, the way they feel, the way they read. We need that. May we all go to heaven today at Mass to give our hearts to Jesus. Like that little boy. May we all go to heaven. Isn't it heaven? You know, sometimes I know when people gather in a very special event, like with their families or loved ones, or they had just a profound experience and powerful, they say, "Oh, that was like heaven." Don't we use that? How about if we go downstairs and the King of Kings wants to be enthroned in your heart? Isn't that heaven? Some of my BU kids, they used to say, "Mother, that's wicked awesome." That is wicked awesome. That King of Kings wants to be enthroned in my little heart. And he wants to be the king. He wants to be enthroned. I pray that we may all enter into that heaven today at this Mass, through the eyes of Joseph, through the eyes of Mary, and through their hearts, and allow the King to be enthroned. My prayer for all of us, that we will journey this year of faith with Mary and Joseph. Let us enter into Nazareth. That is where all it started. It started in Nazareth. The Annunciation began in Nazareth. And that is what we really need. To go back and enter into Nazareth with Mary and Joseph. And we begin there. One of the things I learned here in America, you always say in English, it's never too late. So it doesn't matter really where we have been or what has been our journey, how we have received him all these years of receiving communion. Today is the day. Today it's a new day. Today, yes, it's the end of liturgical calendar year, but it's only a preparation for a new one.